Hey guys, we shall take a few more basic problems on Z transform and ROC. The sequence is x of n is 1, 2, 1, 3, 4. I have put the arrow mark at 1. This is nothing but what? This is a finite length right shaded sequence. This is at n equal to 0, n equal to 1, n equal to 2, n equal to 3, n equal to 4, right? So x of 0 is 1, x of 1 is 2, x of 2 is 1, dot dot dot, and last sample is 4. Fine. So by looking at the sequence, I can directly say it's ROC, but Z transform we need to check it, right? So what is ROC of a finite length right shaded sequence? It is entire Z plane except at Z equal to 0, right? Okay. Solution. What is x of z? X of z is summation n varying from minus infinity to infinity x of n z power minus n. So x of z is equal to I have one more method to solve it. Shall I convert it to delta function? So since we know the Z transform of delta function, we will convert this sequence to delta function. How do we convert this to delta function? So at n equal to 0, it is delta of n and its amplitude is 1, plus at n equal to 1 is nothing but delta of n shifted right one time and its amplitude scaled by a factor of 2. I can write it as 2 times delta of n minus 1, plus at n equal to 2, right? Delta of n shifted right 2 times and its amplitude scaled by a factor of 1. So it is nothing but delta of n minus 2, plus delta of n shifted right 3 times and its amplitude scaled by a factor of 3. So 3 times delta of n minus 3, plus delta of n shifted right 4 times and its amplitude is scaled by a factor of 4. So 4 times delta of n minus 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, fine. Now once if I get the finite length sequence into delta function, finding its Z transform is easier. Okay, so if I take Z transform, this is not required actually. I can solve it. I even have showed you in the previous videos, but we'll take up another method. So if I take Z transform on both sides, so what is the Z transform of x of n? It is x of z is equal to, so what is the Z transform of delta of n? Or let me write it, okay, Z transform of x of n is equal to Z transform of delta of n plus Z transform of 2 times delta of n minus 1 plus Z transform of delta of n minus 2 plus Z transform of 3 times delta of n minus 3 plus Z transform of 4 times delta of n minus 4. So what is the Z transform of x of n? It is x of z, right? Is equal to, what is the Z transform of delta of n? It is 1, which we have done it in previous video, right? Plus what is the Z transform of delta of n minus 1? If you forgot, Z transform of delta of n minus n naught is what? Z power minus n naught. Z transform of delta of n plus n naught is what? Z power n naught, right? So here Z transform of delta of n minus n naught is 1, right? So it is Z power minus 1, and 2 you retain as it is because linearity property holds good in Z transform, which we will prove it later. Okay, plus this is Z power minus 2 with no scaling, right? Plus this is 3 times Z power minus 3, plus this is 4 times Z power minus 4. Fine. So this is the Z transform of the sequence of this. Okay, and what is our ROC? Magnitude of Z is greater than 0. How did I write this? Because it's a finite length right shaded sequence. Correct now? Okay. So similarly, I'll write it here itself. If I write this in terms of delta function, what is x of n? X of n is nothing but, this is actually delta of n. I'll write it here, delta of n, and it is 2 times, plus, and this is delta of n shifted left one time and its amplitude scaled by a factor of 4, right? So it is 4 times delta of n plus 1, right? So plus this is delta of n shifted left 2 times, its amplitude scaled by a factor of minus 3, so it is minus 3 times delta of n plus 2, and this is delta of n shifted left 3 times, its amplitude scaled by a factor of 4, so it is nothing but 4 times delta of n plus 3, and this is shifted left 4 times, so it is delta of n plus 4 plus. So this is how we can convert this sequence into delta function. And again, these things we have discussed in the previous videos. I don't know, it might be in a prerequisite video of convolution sum, but we have discussed it. If you want, you can go to that videos. Okay, now if I take Z transform on both sides, take Z transform on both sides, so what do we get? So x of z is equal to, what is the Z transform of delta of n plus 4? Z transform of delta of n plus n naught is z power plus n naught. So delta of n plus 4 is z power 4 plus 4 times z cube minus 3 times z square plus this is 4 times z power 1, which is z, plus 2. Delta of n is 1. 2 times 1 is 1. Okay. So what is its ROC? Magnitude of z is less than infinity. How did I write that? Because it's a finite length left sided sequence. Okay. You can put the formula and you end up with the same result, but this is one more way to find its Z transform. Okay. I feel this solving something like this is easier compared to putting the formula because it's lengthier. Now the next problem is x of n is it's a finite length double sided sequence, right? So solution, so I'll convert this into delta function. So x of n is equal to, so this is at n equal to 0, it is nothing but minus of delta of n. Why did I write minus? Because it's get by a factor of minus 1. Okay, plus, so shifted right one time, shifted right two time, and its corresponding scaling factor, which is nothing but 3 times delta of n minus 1 plus 2 times delta of n minus 2. And this is shifted left one time, shifted left two time, right? So 2 scaling factor is 2 and 1, so it is 2 times delta of n plus 1 plus delta of n plus 2, because no scaling factor, right? So take Z transform on both sides. So Z transform of x of n is x of z is equal to, it is z square plus 2z minus 1 plus 3 z power minus 1 plus 2 z power minus 2. So this is the Z transform. Okay, and what is ROC? ROC is in between 0 and infinity. How did I write this? Because it's a finite length double sided sequence. Okay, now next sequence is u of n minus u of n minus 5. And what is this? Do you remember this sequence? Is it finite length or infinite length? It's a finite length, right? So when this is u of n is subtracted with u of n shifted right 5 times. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So shifted right 5 times, no? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So start from here. 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8, and dot dot dot. So 1 minus 0 is 1, 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 and 1 minus 1, 0, 0, 0, it's forever 0. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a sequence u of n minus u of n minus 5. Right? So if I write it in terms of delta function, what is x of n? X of n is nothing but, so this is at n equal to 0, which is delta of n, plus this is at n equal to 1, delta of n shifted right one time, plus delta of n shifted right two time, plus delta of n shifted right 3 time, plus delta of n shifted right 4 time. Right? So what is its Z transform? So take Z transform on both sides. So what do we get? X of z is equal to, so it is 1 plus z power minus 1 plus z power minus 2 plus z power minus 3 plus z power minus 4. So what is its ROC? Magnitude of z. What is its ROC? It's a finite length, what? Right sided sequence, no? So it is greater than 0. So ROC is, magnitude of z is greater than 0. Okay. Next. So next sequence is x of n is 0.9 power n u of n. So solution. So this is of the form what? X of n is equal to what? A power n u of n form, right? So it's a infinite length right sided sequence, and we derived this Z transform now. So what is the transform of this? X of n, which is equal to x of z. What is the Z transform of a power n u of n? It is z divided by z minus a, right? What is its ROC? Magnitude of z is greater than magnitude of a, right? it's outside the circle with radius a. Okay, so therefore what is x of z for this sequence? It is z divided by z minus a, and what is a value? It is 0.9. Magnitude of z is greater than a and a is 0.9. Okay, so this is the z transform and ROC, and I have to sketch the ROC. ROC is, the pole is at 0.9. This is the circle with radius 0.9, so it is outside. So this is the ROC region. So this is real part of z and this is imaginary part of z. Okay. Okay, what about this sequence? So this is of the form x of n is equal to what? Minus b power n u of minus n minus 1. I think you remember this sequence. It's a infinite length left sided sequence, right? And we derived this, right? What is x of z for this? It is nothing but z divided by z minus p. Both right sided, left sided, the z transform is same. Only thing is ROC will change. Here ROC is what? Less than b. It is, ROC is inside the circle. Okay, so therefore what is x of z for this? It is of the form z divided by z minus b, z divided by z minus, what is the value of b? It is 0.1, 0.1, and magnitude of z is less than 0.1, b is 0.1. So it's, if I take it to z plane, so I have a pole at 0.1, so circle with radius 0.1, so sorry, it is inside the circle, right? It is inside the circle with radius 0.1. This is the ROC. So this is the real part of z and this is imaginary part of z.